Last week, something happened in this country that was not good. Now, if you want me to sit here and tell you I knew who Charlie Kirk was, I'll tell you, I had no idea who this man was. I had no idea who this man was. Did I ever see him before? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. That's my downfall as a human being living in this country. That I tell you people, I black myself out from that, and I do. And I feel very bad for his family, his wife. He left kids behind. I don't know what he stood on in this country. I don't know what platform. I just keep learning little things. He's on a plane with J.D. Vance. So obviously he's a Republican. He's a young kid, whatever. What I do know is I saw a chick from my neighborhood that's crazy. She drinks and she sings karaoke by herself.
I can't wait to see how you connect this.
And she's got like a little 11-year-old boy. And I opened up my Instagram and she was on there crying, like tearing, crying. And I remember when it went down, my wife said something to me. I didn't know who I was talking about. And then you try to put the TV on. They're saying the guy's bleeding from his neck in fucking Utah and all this stuff. Again, listen, my heart goes out to his family, his kids. Obviously, the guy was a great guy because fucking people were upset, Jack. I've seen people die in this country and it lasts 1 or 2 days till there's a balloon or Cracker Barrel changes his name again, then it goes away. It's fucking Monday. I wanted to pay the bill before for something. It's still on TV. And there's still people crying. So this guy was doing something good. God bless him. But I got to tell you something. I'm not talking about this for political or whether he was right or wrong. Something, when my wife told me, I was downstairs writing or something, and I go, the first words out of my mouth, honestly, guys, was, the world's changing. And it's changing at a rapid fucking, it's just changing, guys. You know, I mean, I know they're in Memphis now, right? The National Guard.
Oh, yeah, they're
Memphis,
going there too,
you know?
yeah.
Why they weren't there the last 10 fucking years? I don't know, you know, because that's what you got to do in these towns now. Chicago, or, you know, I mean, you have how many murders every weekend? North Bergen, New Jersey. I grew up here, fucking 2 murders last weekend, 1 murder, 2 shot in Middle New Jersey. That's never been a great neighborhood, but nobody's ever been shot in it, okay? That's the project. That's never been, people jump shoot with heroin, you know, they work at the MUA, whatever. But they fucking, nobody gets shot. Right. Times are changing in this country, you know, and you have to make a note of this.
Well,
you have to make a note of this shit before you want to go do things from now on. Like, it was an issue years ago, but we can't stop living our lives. I'm not going to get on a plane because a terrorist is going to get on there. I'm not going to not go.
Right.
Well, I'm not going to go to a fucking Giant or Jet game anyway. But I'm not going to go to a Jet game. I'll never go to a Jet game. I'm not going to go to one of those games because I'm going to get shot.
Right.
You know, like right now, you have to think of anybody who has a platform. Anybody's got a platform. You could be at they could be the New York Comedy Festival. You're at Washington Square Park doing the Comedy Festival and you get shot in the head. I mean, you know, I know that, and again, this isn't a political podcast. What I'm trying to talk about is some guy got shot, man, for no fucking reason.
I think what's happening, because I was in like I think it was in 5th grade when Columbine happened. And it like slowly started to happen. But now the sad thing is these things are happening once a month at a minimum. Like, I got to be honest with you, I was watching the news on this and they were talking about when Trump got those 2 attempts. And to be very honest with you, I forgot about the second attempt. I remember the ear, but there wasn't a whole. These happen so fucking often that you forget about.
I don't give a fuck about Trump getting shot.
No, but I'm just saying these things happen all the goddamn time.
This is not a fucking tier Trump type of guy.
No.
This is a lower end type of guy.
I don't know. This guy, he was on that level. Apparently, he was like the next, like a star. Like that's why these people.
If I wanted to mention Trump, I would have mentioned Trump. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to keep Trump out of this conversation.
But it's not okay.
The fucking guy died. Got shot in an afternoon in Utah, of all places. I could see if it was northern New Jersey. I could see if it was Buffalo, New York. I could see if it was fucking L.A. The guy with the flag shot him and shit. But fucking Utah, you know? And it's a different world, ladies and gentlemen. And
on a college campus.
on a college campus, you know, I don't know any details of the shooting. You know, again, I don't know much about what's going on. I know they captured somebody. They caught somebody. He's not.
His dad turned him in.
Yeah, he's not cooperating with authorities. You know, people are getting. I'm gonna have to talk to my wife. Seriously, I'm getting mercy off the computer, guys.
In what way?
Getting no time limits. There's got to be limits.